Hello everyone, Cheshire the Cat on the scene with the second trial of the Turnabout sisters. We're on day 3. Let's do this.
Well, I guess this is it.
Yeah. One way or another, this case gets decided today.
Ah! Phoenix, look!
That's this music though, I know.
Prosecutor Edgeworth. I received a call from the chief prosecutor's office yesterday. I was told that whatever Mr. White says today, it will be the absolute truth. No matter how you try to attack his testimony, if I raise an objection, I have it on good faith that the judge will listen to me. Does I have the judge in his pocket too? So you're saying I'm going to be guilty, end of story. I will do anything to get my verdict, Mr. Wright. Anything.
Why? Why? How can you torment an innocent person like this?
Innocent? How can we know that? The guilty will always lie to avoid being found out.
Huh, he's not saying me or Mr. White, he's saying he'll get his verdict of justice.
There's no way to tell who is guilty and who is innocent. All that I can hope to do is get the defendant declared guilty, so that I make that my policy. Edgeworth.
Cool. What the Jazz band, you good?
You've changed. Phoenix, you know him? Don't expect any special treatment, Phoenix Wright. Phoenix? Well, court will be starting soon.
What? But wait! Your defense attorney isn't even here yet. They're not.
I'll be defending myself.
What?
Okay, let's do this. By the way, it is possible to defend yourself in court. It's just really, 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 really not recommended. It's full of poo. Oh, oof. These drums in the background. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, are you sure you're up to this?
Yes, Your Honor. I'll be defending myself.
Understood. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please.
As the details of the event are already quite clear to the court, today we will hear the testimony of the witness to the defendant's crime.
I see. The prosecution may call its witness.
That went far too smoothly. Why didn't the judge ask Edgeworth why his witness didn't testify before? It's like he already knows why. If anyone's going to raise an objection about it, it's going to be me. Mr. Edgeworth, you owe an explanation to the court. Why didn't this witness testify in the trial against Miss Maya Fey? I'm ever so sorry. Mr. White is a busy man, and besides, at the time, I thought that Miss May's opinion was all that would be needed. Again, my sincerest apologies to the court.
Excellent, Mr. Edgeworth. I appreciate your demeanor.
Great. He gets to show off and I get nowhere. I would like to call Mr. Red White to the stand.
Oh, my lord.
Please state your full name.
You wish to know the title of my personage?
Your name?
Yes, that is what I said. Oh dear, do my locutions confuse?
Name.
These two are great together. Can we lose this, by the way, or is it set up that we always win? Technically you can lose a case if you screw it up too many times. It works like Danganronpa. My name is Red White, but my friends call me Blue. Okay. I'm okay. It means boy. It means boy. Ah! Oh, this is gonna be good. I am the CEO, or to use a more common term, the president of Blue Corp. Did you know the victim, Miss Mia Fey? That would be a negatory. No, I did not. You were at the Gatewater Hotel the night of the murder. Correct. And you witnessed the murder from there. Ahem. Why tell you what you already know? Very well, Mr. White, you may begin your testimony. I can't rip this guy's testimony apart. I'm done for. Well, I always feel like it's the end of the world and I'm the last man standing. Oh. Oh, ho, ho. I hope I've made your peace with God, Mr. Lawyer.
Let him have it, Phoenix.
Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. I was quietly perusifying, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. It was then that I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over at once. She, too, was flabbergasted, of course. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. If things occurred as you testify, then I'm afraid the defendant is guilty. Excuse me, can I... Very well, defendant. Mr. Wright. Your cross-examination. If you make too many mistakes, it's game over, but there aren't, like, diverging paths for the cases. Yeah, this man. Also, can I throw out there that I love how everyone is acting differently with him in the courtroom? Like, they're way more serious about this. I have a cheap glass table. Yes, Your Honor. Let's see, it was about 9, I believe. Yeah. I was quietly persifying, that's reading some papers by the window. By the window? You mean the one directly across from Fay and Co. law offices? Correct. That is the only window, you see. And there you were, reading papers? Correct. The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I'm a very busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. The heck is a bedlam? A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. You see, continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. That's when I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Did you only see me? Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. I called Miss May over once. She, too, was surprised, of course. Except, what was Miss May doing at the time? She had just finished watching a soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. But then refers to a notorious insane asylum in Great Britain. Ah. Did you know she had been tapping the Faith office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone of this Fey woman. You'd make a good politician, Mr. White. Oh, I know. After all, I'm El Presidente. Please continue. The term gone round the bend also refers to this as a long bend at the end of the joke. Yeah. The The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Finally, there was a terrible impaction, and it was all over. Impaction? Don't you just mean impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. I want to punch this guy in the pearly whites. On second thought, perhaps I'd better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edward prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. Yeah, how would you know the time? How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely perfect, you know. No, you're not getting away with that. You're so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That's what Miss May said, too. Yeah, what did she order? True, the bellboy who brought the coffee was Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern? Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside of the room. Of course he couldn't see me. You need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Tell us, what were you doing at the time? Wait. We have evidence that she was alone. Building across the way. So here, man, attacking on the wall. Did you only see me? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Consider that the assailant looked like a girl. There it is. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 20, don't add them together. I think the witness is trying to say his eyesight is good. Hey, whose side is the judge on anyway? And what did you do then? She too was surprised, of course. The victim, she ran away but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende? I understand. The victim was attacked, but you ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I'm always absolutely perfect, except Miss May said we ran to the right. So you could change your testimony to reflect this new detail. But then you gave chase. Not quite. Wait right there! Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Oh, it is simple. You've misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. The victim ran to the left as you claimed she did. She would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Fun fact, I played through this game in English and Japanese. Much love for this game. Yeah, I'm loving this too. Don't you find that odd? Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did. Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one. True. He saw her running to the left because he was inside. That's the only way both of them are true. They saw it from opposite sides. Wait a second. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Miss May says right and Mr. White says left. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? They're both right. Both witnesses are telling the truth. For once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There is one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Oh, I love getting to flex my big brain with this. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime from the hotel. I'm going to say this now. I know the judge is acting differently because Mr. White pays off everybody,
But I like how Edgeworth, rather than trying to shut me up like the last case, this time he's pressing me to answer the questions. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay and Company, of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. White was standing. Right here! This is where he was. Look, when the victim ran to the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear she ran to the left. Please, this is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Edgeworth and Phoenix live in the same school, I can sense it. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order of this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense court and distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Oh! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? Laughing? The hilarity of the moment made me remember something. It appears I've been unclear, and for this I apologize. Mr. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. To the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That is what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. Not correct, she was only hit once. The final blow. That is what Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That does seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining the witness's testimony? You bet I will! I mean, yes, Your Honor. When it was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. Miss May saw. You see, you hit her twice. Nope. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Ow. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court abso-positively perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, if you could ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes, quite. No! The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that you take no break, Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. The witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did it with a single blow, thwap! The other window? Thwap indeed. Mr. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. This is almost over. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Let me check this. Yeah, what other window? This evidence clearly reveals the contradiction to that statement, Your Honor. Oops. They aren't, are they? Oh, shoot. Some facts over before making accusations. Crap! Points for the judge. Shoot. The other window when I heard that thing fall. What thing? You heard that thing fall. What exactly was that thing?
Huh? Oh, that? The glass light stand.
Right, the one that had fallen over the scene.
That was in a corner.
Phoenix. Something about that strike you as odd?
Yeah. The light was in a corner.
Mr. White.
Huh? What?
You're saying you saw the glass light stand?
Yes.
Then change your testimony to reflect that.
Sorry, my bad.
The witness will now revise his testimony.
Okay, of course. A light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
How would you know it was a light stand? The glass stand was lying on the floor. That's the first I've heard of this. Why didn't you tell us that stand before?
Why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to. Wait! One moment! Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. I'm so confused.
It's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further.
Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness.
Yes, Your Honor. Edgeworth is on the ropes.
Very well, the witness may continue his account. Then the next moment I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked, but she dodged. She dodged and turned around to the door. Then you did her with a single blow, thwap.
He's getting a lot less talkative.
Yeah.
The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked.
Now I use the road map.
Or the floor map. Mr. White! It was impossible for you to have seen the glass stand.
What?
Look at this.
These are floor plans for the scene of the murder, yes?
Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window at the office, this is the area you'd be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White? What do you have to say to that?
Ridiculosity!
Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment it fell. And the only place you could have seen that is from inside the Fay Law offices. In other words, you were at the scene of the crime when the murder took place.
That actually hurt my throat. 1 second. Mr. White?
Mr. White, you did it, didn't you?
Your Honor? Miss Mia.
Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright.
What?
Forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think that the time has come. Shouldn't you confess your crime now?
Oops.
What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap?
Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this.
Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay.
What does that have to do?
Your Honor, the question is, When was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct?
Correct! You are most correct, Miles.
Give me a break!
Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Company law offices. Just when I saw that accursed light stand. Yeah. He's also, like, filling in any gap, so I have to prove it's him without a doubt. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Edgeworth. Tongue.
Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He has shown that there was only one place Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like you to believe that Mr. White was the murderer.
I see.
However, it is the fact that Mr. White had been to the office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap. He could have seen the glass light stand then. Ergo, Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is.
You just say that this guy is guilty. No, we have to make it clear. You will testify to the court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me.
I feel faint.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Company law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand.
So you saw the stand before the night of the incident?
And that is how you were able to identify what had fallen over? By the sound? Correct! That is right. I see. Very well. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine.
What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix. The wiretapping.
Oh, God. If he confesses to the wiretapping... There's two different lawyers for defending the killer. One, the one who doesn't want to do it but will do their best. Two, Edgeworth. A department store receipt? Wait. Maybe? Do you have proof? Miss April May knew the details of Miss Fay's phone conversation. This proves that the wiretap was placed before the murder. Right. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course I had done so to place the wiretap. What reason did you have? Why did you tap Miss May's phone? This has no bearing on the current case, Your Honor. Blue Corp is a detective agency of sorts. They have a responsibility to protect client confidentiality. That is when I saw this glass light stand. Damn it, there's nothing for me to press him on. Maybe he's rattled enough that I can bluff something out of him. Just keep pressing. Was it really you that went to the office? Or was it Miss May? Dang it, Edgeworth! Unidentified fingerprints several days old were found at the Fay & Co. offices. Those were obviously Mr. White's. And if I know Edgeworth, he's already run a check on those prints. Now, Mr. White, tell us why you went to the Fay & Co. law offices. Done so to place the wiretap. That was when I saw this glass light stand. Why did you notice something as innocuous as a light stand? The light stand was made entirely out of glass. It was quite stylish, so I guess it made a lasting impression on me. Such a beauticious thing deserves attention, does it not? That is all. Damn it. Ugh! Yeah, Do you have proof? Yeah, we already... Do I just have to press on everything? Yeah, and then he's gonna catch me on everything. I hate this bunch. Well, and... So to place the wiretap. Why did you place the wiretap? It was to gather information. Uh-oh. Don't tell me I've run out of ammo. I'm afraid that's as far as you go, Mr. Wright. The time has come for you to admit your defeat. You fought honorably. No more. I can't take this anymore. Mr. Wright, are you giving up? Yes, Your Honor.
Phoenix! Phoenix, over here!
I know that voice.
Mia? Never give up, Phoenix. Mia?
Oh, where am I?
The waiting lobby? What's happened? Oh, right. I lost the trial. I was hallucinating.
I always come back from the dead.
Ah, you're finally awake. Gah! Hey, Phoenix!
Gack? That's no way to greet an old friend.
Phoenix, I want you to look at me.
Oh.
You're... Maya? Didn't you know the Fey women have strong psychic powers? When you accepted your defeat in court, it appears that was enough of a shock to awaken Maya's true powers. So, Maya's channeling you, Mia?
Where the boobs come from?
That's right, I'm Maya, but I'm also Mia. Now, I want you to listen to me, Phoenix. Maya never gave up. You can't either. That's what I came here to tell you. But you don't have much time, Phoenix. Now listen, you've already won. Huh? You have that receipt in the court record, right? Oh yeah, the one you wrote Maya on. Phoenix, Wright wrote that, not me. So what do I do with it? Look at the front of the receipt. The front?
Oh my god, those binoculars.
It's just a regular receipt. Looks like it's from a famous department store. $1,000. Wow, big spender. Item. Glass light stand! Date of the purchase, September 4th. September 4th! That's right, Phoenix. I bought that stand the day before I was killed. Whoa! Now what did Mr. White say in his testimony?
It was the beginning of September. Interesting question, but that's kind of a plot point to the next game. Unless you fail me.
He said he saw the stand the week before the murder. There you go. I think the court is about to reconvene. Go do it, Phoenix. I know you're innocent. Now you just have to prove it. Right!
Man, what a drama. I love it.
Sorry I kind of passed out.
The court will now reconvene the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright. As a defendant, rather... Are you alright, Mr. Wright?
Yeah, sorry, Your Honor.
It's the conveniences.
Rad. I'm fine now.
Then let's start where we left off.
Your Honor, there is nothing to go back to. Cross-examination of Mr. White is finished. All that is required now is for you to pass judgment on the defendant, Phoenix Wright. Your Honor, please give me one more chance. I promise you, this is the last time I'll ask you.
But as Mr. Edgeworth has noted, the trial is more or less finished. Mr. Mr. Edgeworth, do you have an opinion on this matter?
I say, let us give Mr. Phoenix Wright his last chance.
Very well. You may begin your cross-examination. I don't have to go far.
It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. Look closely at this. See the word Maya written in blood?
You're grasping.
Ow. I think not. Look at the other side of the receipt.
The other side?
Your Honor, would you tell the court what is written on the other side of that receipt?
Well, a glass light stand. So, the date of purchase?
Why, that's the day before the murder. You see, Mr. White, when you allegedly entered the Fanco law offices at the beginning of September, the stand could not have been there.
God, that actually hurt.
Well, Mr. White, can't get out of this one, can you?
No, it's impossible.
Uh-oh, he's losing it.
Well, Your Honor, I understand there must be quite a bit of pressure on you.
But I think you'll agree that you can't judge me guilty under these circumstances.
Very well. Calling out his blackmail, too. Then, that is all for the trial of...
Objection!
Not so fast, Phoenix Wright. What? No way he can worm his way out of this one. Oh, wait, I forgot. It's Edgeworth. There's a certain thread of logic to the defendant's claims. However, there is no concrete proof that Phoenix Wright is innocent. Ergo, I would like to request one more day before Phoenix Wright is granted his freedom. I need time to make one more inquiry on this matter.
Another inquiry? This isn't gonna be another one of those updated autopsy reports. This guy just makes up evidence as he pleases. This is bad.
Object.
Mr. White's guilt is obvious. There's no need to prolong this trial any further.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth? If anyone's going to call Mr. White to trial, it will be me, the prosecution. I need a day to ascertain whether these new claims have any basis in factual evidence. I see. Objection denied!
What?
The completion of the trial of Mr. Phoenix Wright will be postponed until tomorrow.
No, there's no telling what will happen if I can't end this now. Edgeworth is going to come up with or just make up something. And after Mia showed up to help me and all.
Mr. Your Honor, may I go home? Of course. Thank you for your time.
The witness will stay. Mia. Phoenix. Read this note out loud. Mia, what's this?
A list of names? Your Honor, if I may. Quite persistent today, Mr. Wright. You bet I am. My life is riding on this one.
I have something I'd like to read to the court.
Let's see what we got here. Oh boy, I gotta catch up with Chad.
The memo Mia had given me was a list of names. Many of them sounded strangely familiar. People in finance, famous celebrities. That's when it happened.
Stop! Desist! Halt! Please, stop! Make him stop! How did you get that list?
Mr. White, admit your guilt right here, right now. Or else this list will be released to the press.
I confess. I confess. I did it. I hit her. I hit Miss Mia with the thinker.
Case closed, Your Honor.
Well, I see no reason to continue this trial. Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
you've done it again. That was quite a spirited defense.
Yes, Your Honor.
I guess you could say that, if only you knew how spirited it was.
Well, this court finds the defense, rather, the defendant, Mr. Phoenix Wright, not guilty.
Woo!
That is all. The court is adjourned. Okay, let me catch up with chat super quick. Wow. All right. Let me see here. Why was he family? Oh, y'all just talking about boobs. All right. I'll play it.
Who ordered all this fucking anime titty?
Well, I never thought I'd be saying this again. Congratulations.
You're lucky I was born a fae.
They were right there.
I'm lucky I had both you and Maya on my side.
I'm glad you made it. Thank you, Phoenix. You risked a lot to help me, and Maya. I won't forget it as long as I live.
As long as you live.
My time here is running out.
Huh?
Maya's powers are still weak. I can't stay here that long. What? No! There's still so much to say. Don't worry. I'm sure we'll meet again. Chief! I'm not the chief anymore. Phoenix, can you come to the office tonight, say 9 p.m.?
The office?
I'll see you later. Chief Mia!
Chat. Oh, y'all just talking about boobs. 2 p.m.
Being here. It's hard not to think about that night.
I mean, it only happened 3 days ago.
You came! Mia, I was kind of worried you might not.
Huh? Of course I came.
Well then, I'm pretty hungry. How about a burger?
Mia?
What? You should see your face.
Mia?
What are you talking about? It's me, Maya.
Maya?
What, did I look like my sister?
Aw, they shrank.
Look like you were her.
I might be able to use that. Oh, Phoenix, go to the store and buy me lunch, would you?
Maya? Why are you here?
Because of this. See, Mia wrote me a letter. Take care of Phoenix for me.
Take care of... Huh?
She means the office. This office. Someone has to help you with the new Wright and Company law offices, right? And who better but me, Maya Fey, reporting for duty. Wait, no, on second thought, let's make this casual. Yo, Nick! Maya here, ready to get down to business. You don't mind me calling you Nick, do you? It's a great name. Maya said that your friend Larry calls you.
Nick?
You know, this means we're partners.
You know, when I think about it, it is Maya's fault I'm here now, but if it wasn't for her, I'd probably be in jail. Wright and Company law offices. It's got a good ring to it.
Yeah. Thanks, Maya. Good luck, Phoenix. I'll always be here, watching. Right, okay, Nick, let's do it.
Huh? Do what?
Burgers, dummy, burgers! There's a great burger joint just down the street. Come on, time's a wasting.
Okay.
Wait up.
Kinda creepy. The end.
Aw.
I'm loving the storytelling of this. So we've got the Turnabout sisters. And to that end, a new episode will be starting. So for the folks on YouTube, this is Xeshire the Cat, signing off. I'll see you in part 3.